Hi, I'm Phil Vongsavang, and today we're putting another nickel in that jukebox because we're time traveling back to the 1950s for a little slice of Americana here at Cook's Place on the corner of Moon and Miller Road in Columbus, Georgia. I'm talking poodle skirts, drive-ins, French fries, and 57 Thunderbirds. So let's head inside. I think our order's up.
Hello, I'm Brian Mallard, inviting you to join us for Block Party, Saturday nights at 10.
Watch Focused on East Alabama Monday nights at 7:30 p.m. on EATV Channel 7.
Hello, this is Riley Yielding of Yielding Guitars, www.yieldingguitars.com or 706-888-8290 for repairs and handmade instruments.
Welcome to another episode of Order Up. I'm Phil Vongsavang, and with me today is Roy Cook, owner of Cook's Place here on Moon Road and Miller Road. Roy, thanks for having us in today.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
Now, you were just telling me a few seconds ago that Cook's Place has been a Columbus staple for almost 3 decades. Is that right?
Yeah, we started in 1985 off of a hot dog cart. Wow. Then we went into a building downtown, and then we moved out here about 10 years ago.
So you were downtown for 18 years. I mean, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, my dad, when he retired from Fleming Foods, started selling off of a hot dog cart, and then we did an inside mom and pop restaurant that my mom ran.
Okay, and the cart, where was that? Was there a specific location in town that was at?
Yeah, he was right by CB&T, the little alleyway that goes to the parking garage.
Wow. And if we look around here, obviously you've got a deep love of 1950s America. So tell me a little bit about Cook's Place, what the heart is and why the 1950s.
It was a happier time. There was very little crime as compared to today. Drugs were not prevalent. So we wanted to give people something to make them happy. And Happy Days on TV was a great show. Matter of fact, I got a picture up here of Fonzie. I met him a couple of years ago, and he signed an autographed picture for me.
Is he a nice guy?
Very nice guy, and he's short. He's about 5'7". So, but very nice guy, and I gave him a free scrambled dog card, told him to come down sometime.
Scrambled dogs. Now that's something else. That's very much another iconic Columbus original. What is a scrambled dog?
Some of them are different, but we serve 2 wieners chopped up with 6 ounces of chili, mustard, ketchup, pickles, onions, and oyster crackers. It originally started at Firm Roberts Cafe. A lot of people think it was Dinglewood, but they were incorrect.
Okay. So Firm Roberts Cafe is the original place for the scrambled dog.
That's correct.
Now, we were just talking also about 1950s music. I mean, that's a great time, the birth of rock and roll. Do you have any particular favorites?
Yeah, I like the Platters. They were one of my favorites. Of course, I like Elvis. I've got people thinks I love Elvis because they bring me a lot of Elvis memorabilia. I've got probably 15 or 20 albums that are framed that I don't have up because I'm running out of room. But and I have a 1946 Wurlitzer jukebox. It's a replica, but the top part of it is original, and the innards, so to speak, is solid state.
It doesn't play CDs. It actually plays the old 45 records, right?
It does. And matter of fact, I've got a Sun record by Jerry Lee Lewis that when he passes on, it's probably going to be worth something.
Now, in just a little bit, we're going to take a look at the food that you guys do here. But I want to talk about cruising. Twice a month, you guys do something here called cruising. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, the very first day we opened, the Columbus Cruisers came out, and that started a 10-year love affair with them. They come usually the first and third Tuesdays, but of late a lot of them have been coming every week. And matter of fact, this past week it was the 5th Tuesday, so they came out then as well. And they're all local cars, and there's probably on my walls at least 300, and these are local cars.
Wow, so the first and third Tuesdays, the parking lot looks like a classic car show then.
Yeah, that's kind of, and it helps bring people in because they're curious as to what's going on. They'll be anywhere from 25 to 30. When the weather gets a little nicer, we get up to 40 and 50.
That's pretty cool. I'm going to have to definitely check that out. And every Friday there's live music?
Yeah, we have Gary Palmer, an old high school friend of mine. He's a singer and songwriter. And he's written numerous songs, and matter of fact, we've got him on YouTube under Gary Palmer, like farmer, but with a P.
Okay. Now, as far as food goes, what do you guys do here?
We do hot dogs, scrambled dogs, of course, burgers. We just started barbecue about a year ago. Just kind of did that as something for the good old boys that because they like barbecue. We do a dumpster dog, which is a scrambled dog with barbecue on it, and it got a different name, but it sells real well. When we do a barbecue plate, we do chicken salad that we make from scratch, and smoked turkey.
Very cool. So, folks, remember that Cook's Place, home of the dumpster dog. So we're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to take a look at Cook's Place Kitchen and kind of see them whip up some of their classic dishes.
There really is no place like home, and for me, Phoenix City's always been home. It's just one of those places where you never really meet a stranger, and I'm glad that I still live here today.
Hello, my name is Stephen Gregg, and I'm the pastor of Trinity United Methodist Church. I'd love for you to tune in to a daily broadcast called Pastor's Pulse Point. It's a devotional moment that lasts about 10 minutes, a great way to start your day in God's Word. It's on Channel 7 at 8 and 9 o'clock in the morning. Tune in.
I really enjoy this lake, the geese, the ducks, the seagulls. It's really refreshing and relaxing. You ought to come try it.
Join us each week with Minstrels on the Block, hosted by Brian Mallard. Each week we feature local artists here in the Valley area, keeping you up to date to what's going on in the local music scene. Watch Focused on East Alabama Monday nights at 7:30 p.m. on EATV Channel 7.
My favorite thing about Phoenix City is the citizens. This is a great hometown, and it wouldn't be as great as it is if the people in Phoenix City weren't as good of people as they are. It could have something to do with the fact that we're in the Bible Belt, or just that we've all been raised by great families. But this is a great place to live, and I love it.
Welcome back to Order Up. We are now in the kitchen of Cook's Place with Will Bullard, who's manager here. And Will, what are you going to do for us?
I'm going to try to make you a dumpster dog and a scrambled dog.
A dumpster dog and a scrambled dog. All right, the first thing you're going to do is a scrambled dog, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's go ahead and see what you're doing here.
We'll get you a big old tray like that. We steam our buns in here. So just open them up, foam in for about a minute or two. Get good and steamy. Set them in there. We're going to put your bun, your wieners, your chili, if you like onions, pickles, oyster crackers. And what you can do is you can add slaw and cheese, the barbecue, sauerkraut, jalapenos. We have everything you want that you can put onto a scrambled dog.
Okay. And you've been doing this for 10 years now.
A little over 10 years.
Very cool. And you guys use, do you guys use an all beef frank?
We use a beef, pork, and chicken.
Okay.
Yeah, because the beef is a little too tough. So the pork kind of tenders it up a little bit because you don't want to eat a hard hot dog. You know what I mean? So okay, let's go ahead and let's make both of y'all. Let's do that. Sorry.
All right, so Will's going to prepare a scrambled dog and a dumpster dog here. And I think Roy was telling us that the dumpster dog is more, it's a scrambled dog with a southern flair.
Oh yeah, with the barbecue, I mean, you're not going to go, you're not going anywhere else and getting a scrambled dog. And definitely not going anywhere else and getting a dumpster dog. You go anywhere outside of Columbus and they don't know what you're talking about. We do that, chop it up, cover it in chili.
Ooh.
Oh, the onions, 4 pickles, and oyster crackers. And you can add, we have slaw, cheese, everything else over here that you can add. And then we'll do the dumpster dog.
And this is what I'm looking forward to seeing.
First what I do, I come over here and I grab a good hunk of meat, like that. We fresh cut every piece of barbecue. I don't like to pre-cut it, I like to do it as you order it. Go in here with the chili. Go here with the barbecue. And I ask you want hot or mild?
Let's go with hot.
Drench it down. Onion pickle.
Yes, please.
go.
Ooh, now that is vicious looking.
And like I said, we do the hamburgers, the barbecue sandwiches. We have smoked turkey. I make homemade Brunswick stew, scratch every morning. Anything you could think of, we do, or we can do.
Oh, very cool. Well, thanks for showing us how you guys do that back
Yes,
here.
sir.
So we're going to take another short break and come back to our favorite part of the program where we get to actually sample these dishes.
Watch Focused on East Alabama Monday nights at 7:30 p.m. on EATV Channel 7.
Hello, my name is Stephen Gregg and I'm the pastor of Trinity United Methodist Church. I'd love for you to tune in to a daily broadcast called Pastor's Pulse Point. It's a devotional moment that lasts about 10 minutes, a great way to start your day in God's Word. It's on Channel 7 at 8 and 9 o'clock in the morning. Tune in.
Hello, I'm Brian Mallard, inviting you to join us for Block Party, Saturday nights at 10.
My favorite thing about Phoenix City is the citizens. This is a great hometown, and it wouldn't be as great as it is if the people in Phoenix City weren't as good of people as they are. It could have something to do with the fact that we're in the Bible Belt, or just that we've all been raised by great families. But this is a great place to live, and I love it.
Hello, this is Riley Yielding of Yielding Guitars, www.yieldingguitars.com or 706-888-8290 for repairs and handmade instruments.
I really enjoy this lake, the geese, the ducks, the seagulls. It's really refreshing and relaxing. You ought to come try it.
Join us each week with Minstrels on the Block, hosted by Brian Mallard. Each week we feature local artists here in the Valley area, keeping you up to date to what's going on in the local music scene. Watch Minstrels on the Block Thursday nights at 10 p.m. on EATV Channel 7.
Welcome back to Order Up. So we're back out in the dining area with Roy Cook, owner of Cook's Place here at Moon Road and Miller. And we've got the scrambled dog and the Cook's Place original dumpster dog. And we're about to sample this. And let's take a look here and see what we've got. And Will was telling us, Roy, that you guys use a combination Frank.
Yeah, we're an equal opportunity hot dog. Got to be politically correct.
Gotcha. That is fantastic.
Well, thank you. And we make our own chili, and we use 90% ground chuck as a base. We can go from there.
I got to get another bite of this. Get a pickle in there. These scrambled dogs were something. I grew up in D.C. and I'd never ever heard of a scrambled dog until I came down to Columbus.
It's everybody from the north that comes in and says, "What is a scrambled dog? Have the eggs?" No, because I think of scrambled eggs, I guess. But there is a place that serves eggs on everything. I saw it on Food Network. Hamburger with an egg, hot dog with an egg. It was unique.
I'm telling you guys out there, if you've never tried a scrambled dog, you have to. Just hands down, you've got to give it a try. It's such a unique experience. Now let's try this dumpster dog here.
Absolutely.
And this is a lot like a scrambled dog, except for it's got some barbecue added to it, and then and we've got a hot sauce, a hot barbecue sauce around. Get it up here. Oh. Mm-hmm. I can see why this is such a big hit here. Wow. Now, I'm going to take a couple more bites of this, but Roy, what are your hours during the week?
Yeah, we open at 10:30, and our winter hours are 10:30 till 7, and when the time changes, we go to 8 o'clock. And then Friday and Saturday we do stay open till 7:30, but Monday through Thursday till 7. And that's Gary plays on Friday night, so give him a couple hours.
What time does he usually kick things off?
5:30.
5:30. So the music starts at 5:30 on Friday, and Sundays you guys are closed.
That's correct. Yeah.
And what is your actual address?
The physical address is 5837 Nancy Avenue, which is the street behind us. When they closed the airport years ago, this address was Nancy Avenue, so they kept it that way. But and I guess it's a situation of where the building is. As a matter of fact, this building used to be a classroom from Waddell Elementary, and we just gutted it and started from scratch.
And this is not your only location.
No, we've got a little drive-through, and you can see it inside at the landings. We're right in the middle of the parking lot. A lot of people can't find us. Say, we came through, we can't find you. I said, well, I'm right in the middle.
You guys kind of sit right in the parking lot, right outside of was it Sweet Frog? Right?
That's correct. Yep.
Yeah. So if you guys need to find it in the landings, it's located right in the center of the parking lot, and it's a great little place. I think you said it seats about 10 people, and it's got the drive-through window. Yeah,
we do probably 90% drive-through, but for the people that work in the area, it gives them a place to sit down. We do have some guys that come from Pontiac that come over, some of the guys, the mechanics, and they'll come over and give them a place to sit.
Okay, and what's your phone number here?
Here at 706-563-9212. And down at the landings, it's, of course, 706-571-7733.
And we can find you on the internet, is that right?
Yeah, I think so. At Cook's Place, we have a regular website is cookshotdogs.com, or you can do it on Facebook, Cook's Place.
Okay, so that's cookshotdogs.com, and you can find them on Facebook, and we'll make sure that we'll post a link to their Facebook page on Order Up's page also, so it's easier for everybody to find. I'm trying to think. You guys have any parting words for us today?
Now, just come out and give us a try. If you don't like it, you don't have to pay for it.
Roy says if you don't like it, you don't have to pay for it, but something tells me that's not going to happen, because I'm telling you what, this is a great lunch I've had today. So that about wraps up another episode of Order Up. Tune in next time when we highlight another great locally owned restaurant here in the Valley area. I'm Phil Vongsavang, and remember, when it comes to your meals, dine local.